Hi, I'm Abby Creasel, and I decided to do this video over vocabulary improvement program for English language learners and their classmates. It's commonly known as VIP. I decided to do this intervention because it's tailored towards fifth graders, and that's what I teach. And also, it had a lot to do with ELLs and vocabulary, which are huge topics for me since I have a high rate of ELL students in my classroom, so I thought I could just learn more from looking further into this intervention. So when looking into this intervention, it said that VIP was found to have potentially positive effects on reading achievement and English language development. So I'll go further in depth of their findings and where that improvement was for that reading gap. But it says the vocabulary improvement program for English language learners and their classmates is a vocabulary development curriculum for English language learners and native English speakers in grades 4 through 6. It's a 15th week program and includes about 30 to 45 minutes of whole class and small group activities that aim to increase student understanding of target vocabulary words included in a weekly reading assignment. So I got this information from WWC Intervention Report from What Works Clear Housing from the U.S. Department of Education. So it just goes into more description than I described earlier in the previous slide. But the research is that one study of VIP met the What Works Clear Housing evidence standards with reservation. So it included 142 English language learner students in the 5th grade and 16 classrooms in California, Virginia, and Massachusetts. So the findings was done in October of 2006, so it's a little outdated, but it still proves that there wasn't reading achievement, but also learning the English language. So as you're looking at this, you can see that there's a positive effect on both of these. They both were done in grade 5, but the English language development, there was a 16% increase, and for their reading achievement, there was a 19% increase. So as you're looking at this summary, you can see that it was 100% done for English learners. The delivery method was a whole class instruction, but the location, it was only done in 3 states. So it'd be interesting to see if the findings would be as effective if it would change different states or different locations. The cost of this is around $40 for each of the different volumes of the curriculums for grades 4, 5, and 6, and it is $100 for the full set. To break this down, on Monday it says the ELL students, they're giving the weekly reading assignments in their native language to preview it before it's introduced in English, which I thought this was really interesting. On Tuesday, it says the teacher leads whole group lessons to review the text and define the target vocabulary. Well, when we teach vocabulary at my school, we use explicit instruction, and I think this is very beneficial for vocabulary because it really is targeting what they need to know. But it says on Wednesday, teachers divide the students into heterogeneous language groups to complete 2 different activities. Then on Thursday, teachers again divide the students into small groups to complete different activities versus like synonym and antonyms or somatic features. But then on Friday, the teacher leads activities that cover a range of topics, including the meanings of the different words. The curriculum does include detailed lesson plans, which would be nice as a teacher so you could just follow along. There is different worksheets, homework assignments, and it does say that all necessary reading assignments would be in the text, like it would be given to you, which I think is really important when you're looking at an intervention, is that everything is handed to you. So there's nothing that would be that you would not be addressed right away. Overall, I would say this would be a very positive and enrichment intervention if you were looking for specific towards ELL students and vocab. Vocab is really hard, especially for these students who may not have the different background knowledge that we do, or the different experiences. And so I think targeting and being specific with the vocabulary in this intervention would be very beneficial for these students.